for the hot young jockeys who dream of riding high-speed bikes to victory on fast tracks, offering enough danger and excitement to last a lifetime. I'm Gabriel. Hope you'll join us next time right here on the Superchargers.
Your neighborhood True Value hardware stores. We've got what it takes.
Today, the fire-breathing dragons of the quarter mile meet in a world-class event, the All-American Jet Car Nationals. It's jet dragsters and funny cars. Next on the Superchargers. Good afternoon and welcome to the Superchargers. Today from Raceway Park just outside of Englishtown, New Jersey. I'm J.C. Gabriel along with Linda Marshall, and today it's red hot blowers and flamethrowers.
That's right, J.C. We're going to be seeing the best of the jets, the fastest jet cars in the world. And the field of drivers has an international flavor, plus a woman at the wheel.
Now you're going to see two divisions, the jet cars and the funny cars. You'll see the semifinals and then the exciting finals.
And weather is a key factor here today. The temperature has already hit the high 90s, and that heat can have a serious impact on these jet engines.
All right, I'll be up at the broadcast tower to bring you the action. Linda will be down at the shut-off area, and right now, let's take a look at jet engines. Jet funny cars were originally developed back in the late 1960s. They seat the driver on the left-hand side of the cockpit, with the jet engine tucked in on the passenger side. There's one exception, which has the engine placed directly in the center of the car. It was one of the earlier models. Now, all jets require parachutes, as the braking systems are only workable under 200 miles per hour. The jet dragsters place their engines directly behind the driver, and the spectators find them real hot stuff. All right, we're ready to go as they bring the first pair of our four finalists to the line. And these cars are indeed as fast as they are exotic in appearance. It'll be one run for each of the finalists. Low ET wins it all. And if you've never seen a drag race, let me explain that low ET means elapsed time. The car that covers the 1,320 feet or quarter mile in the least amount of time, regardless of the speed, will be the winner. Now, wedging himself into his machine is 32-year-old Guy Zielinski of Rochester, New York. Zielinski has been racing jet-powered dragsters professionally now for 3.5 years and has even matched raced Don Garlett's top fuel dragster on several occasions. Fortunately, here at Englishtown, after running the quarter mile, these jet drivers will have another quarter mile of outrun area in which to shut down, which should be more than adequate. And as you can see, Guy Zielinski is being strapped in tightly. Now, the reason is that these cars can get away from the driver once in a while, and if he's not strapped in securely, he could get hurt. In the early days of jet racing, 11 men were killed. Of course, back then, the cars were much heavier and less sophisticated. Zielinski's starter motor is now beginning to spin the blades on his J-34 jet. Many fighter planes in the Korean War era used the identical jet engine. It has started using a heavy-duty battery that is mounted in an adjacent truck and serves the race car through an umbilical cord attached to the starter motor. Now, let's take a look over in lane number 1, where we're going to find Craig Arfons and his unique, one-of-a-kind, turbine-powered, wheel-driven machine, capable of doing the traditional burnouts. Craig, of course, is a second-generation Arfons. Now, let's take a look at the national pairings. In the first match race, it's Guy Zielinski in his aerodynamically sleek U.S. Enterprise. He'll take on Greg Arfons in the renowned Green Monster. Round number 2 of this lowest ET showdown brings together the First Lady of Jet Car Racing, Aggie Hendricks, and Joe Petro out of Londonderry, New Hampshire. He holds 17 track records. Let's take a closer look at Craig Arfons' car now. This is number 38 in the series of the Green Monster machines.